point in telling you anything since you're not going to believe me any more than anyone else does anyway. Why not? I don't know, Jason. Maybe because I'm the great liar, the great manipulator, the big bad witch, remember?
The accident report says that you were thrown to the...
How would you know what the accident report says? I'm pretty sure that's illegal, isn't it? Oh, wait, that's right. I mean, using poor Spinelli to do your spying and prying and breaking into private police files is nothing compared to the crimes and cover-ups that you and Sonny commit. Is Elizabeth riding shotgun yet like I used to? Or is she still afraid of her own shadow?
You were struck by the passenger side of the car. What did you see?
What do you think I saw? I saw headlights, Jason. I was thrown in the middle of the road to headlights. I was too busy fighting off the text message killer. Oh, what's the matter? Is this the first time the all-knowing, almighty Jason Morgan is hearing about this? Or are you just waiting around here for him to finish me off? I know everybody thinks I have a reason to make all this up.
I believe you. I don't want this guy to get you. I don't want this guy to get anybody else. He needs to pay for what he did to my sister, Letitia, and Georgie.
And even me? Why the sudden thaw? What's in it for you?
I'm sorry you're so bitter. I know I didn't help.
Wow. There is hope for you yet. Must be fatherhood. Or maybe it's St. Elizabeth's influence. You know, Jason, don't do this, okay? Just get out. Go, get out!
I hope you have a very good reason for being here. My patient, or I will have security arrest you where you stand. I know Jason couldn't be more of a sore subject between us, and you're staying away from him for the sake of Jake. I know you'd never willingly get Jason into any kind of trouble, but he was at the scene where Sam was hit. And frankly, he doesn't have a very good explanation for it.
Jason drives a motorcycle. Sam was hit by a car.
Defending him is almost like a reflex to you. It's like you two talk in alibis.
He didn't do it.
Listen, you and I have this urge because we feel guilty for what happened to Sam. It's because we have a conscience. Jason, he's got a blind spot in that area or he would not be able to do what he does for a living. He may not have hit Sam, but he knows something about that accident. So please just take my advice and keep your distance. It's still the best thing for our little boy. Is this man threatening you?
I don't know. What would happen if I said yes?
It would be a lie.
I don't believe I've given you the floor.
His name is Jason. And we used to be together. You know, I offered my life to him on a silver platter when I thought he was human.
I don't care who you are or what you do outside this hospital, but inside it, you have two obligations. Respect the people that are sick and stay out of the way of the people trying to take care of them. Right now, you're not doing either.
If you remember something, I'd like to know if you want to tell me.
Your friend looks like he likes to walk on the wild side.
Yeah, he does. But someday he'll meet his match.
Well, I'm pleased to say you're coming around much better, although I would advise against any potato sack races or confrontations with ex-boyfriends or stalkers.
You weren't afraid of Jason?
Should I be?
I don't know. I guess you don't know him, do you? Why would you know him? He works for Sonny Corinthos, the local crime boss.
And you used to go out with him?
Yeah.
If you're not afraid of him, why should I be?
I don't know. That's a very odd trail of logic.
Well, sometimes in my line of work, you have to follow very odd trails of logic. How's the pain?
I can take it.
Oh, good. Because if I dope you up anymore, you're going to be getting all randy on me. You're going to do yourself some more damage. The surgery has left you with a nasty scar above and below what a beautiful woman like you wears. Well, that passes for a swimsuit. Oh, I'm sorry. That probably sounded totally inappropriate. Let me explain. Before I became an oncologist, my specialty was reconstructive surgery. I only mentioned the issue of the scar because I can help take care of it later if you want. As far as the issue of the swimsuit, well, that was a gross assumption on my part because you're a beautiful woman.
Oh, thank you, I guess.
Am I interrupting something? Sorry I wasn't here the other night when you wanted to question me. But for what it's worth, I don't believe that anyone, let alone Ms. McCall, could have faked the kind of terror that I saw on her face when I walked in here the other night. If you need anything, just have me paged.
Thank you. So?
I still need evidence.
Well, I hope you get it. And I do hope you can solve this case because it is quite clear to me that you can't stand being around me.
It's not true.
Is it true? Is what true?
Epiphany. I just heard a horrible rumor she had a heart attack.
Yeah, Leo just took her down to the cath lab, and she left me in charge of all of this, which means I need to ask you, can you stay in pediatrics for an extra 3 weeks?
Are you kidding? I love kids. I want a family so badly.
Really?
Not bad for the first time back on your feet, but be careful, don't overdo it.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna be a problem.
Well, rest here for just a second while I take a quick consultation, then I'll take you back to your room. Nurse, would you keep an eye on our intrepid self-defender here for a bit? Is there a problem?
Johnson put me in charge of the front desk, so I really don't have
I wasn't
much to
asking you to
him.
monitor a leaky nuclear reactor. I was just asking you to take care of a patient.
I think it'd be best if we found another nurse.
Here, I'll help you out here. What Elizabeth is trying to say is that we have history with the same men, and I think she would rather see me fall back to my room over broken glass than help.
Oh, Sam, you know that's not true.
Oh, and another thing. Speaking of the truth, it's not one of her strong suits.
Well, frankly, I don't care. She's a patient. You're a nurse. If she needs your care and attention while I'm a little tied up, well, you're just gonna have to help her. Is that clear?
Yes, doctor.
And later, when Miss McCall makes a full recovery, you two can have a food fight in the hallway with my blessing. In fact, I'll bring the whipped cream.
I can help you to the lounge if you want.
You know what? I'd actually like to stand here for a minute and just rest my hip.
It's fine, maybe.
Thanks. Okay. Time for the truth.
So what's your version of the truth?
You wish that I had died out there on that street.
If you say so.
You took a lot of delight in telling Lucky all the awful things that I did to you.
Delight? No, not Delight. I told you, Lucky overheard us talking about how you watched Jake get kidnapped and you hired those
Yeah,
men in
I'm
the
very
bar.
aware of everything that I did. You wanted revenge. You destroyed my chances of happiness, Lucky's chances of happiness. Like it or not, that is where we were headed. But you couldn't stand that. What, you can't have Jason or Lucky, so nobody else can? Is that it?
Sam, you really shouldn't be standing on your hip like this.
I came to you that day in the hospital to ask for some sort of a truce, to make some peace.
What was I supposed to do? Lucky knew something was up. He wanted the truth.
Would it have killed you to lie to him one more time so this could all be over with? No, you wanted to keep it going. Fine. You know what? Fine. Have it your way. I would like you to know the ball's in my court.
Are you threatening me?
No, I'm just telling you the truth. And that is what you're all about these days, right?
Hey, Miss.
Hey. Hey.
Hi. Out of bed already? Are you sure that's a good idea?
Yeah, actually, this is the best I've felt since I woke up in here.
Do you have an appointment with Patrick?
Yes, I do. I'm just a little early. I actually wanted to talk to you. I really don't know how to say this, but I think I may have done something awful.
I felt something outside, and then I went to the window and I saw somebody.
It could have been the mayor.
You saying that you don't believe me?
I'm saying I want to understand where everybody was.
Look, I came up the path from the lake because the driveway was covered with ice. It was too dangerous. I'm still healing from my knee injury.
Yes, our hero. I mistook him for an intruder on the porch and managed to get the best of him.
Christina went to the window and started to scream.
We've got nothing. There was somebody out there. They stayed on the dry patches, didn't leave any tracks.
Well, maybe Christina saw a dog or a cat or something out there.
Christina knows what a dog and a cat look like. She's used to seeing deer and raccoon around here. She saw someone, the same as Sam saw someone at the hospital, and the sooner you believe that, the sooner that my children and myself and all the other women in this city will be safe.
Have you checked your phone for any messages?
You need to lose the lump face. You know, it only hurts. All right, so it hurts pretty much all the time, but I'm dealing with it. So you don't have to feel guilty because I know you've been going through a lot. And I know you wanted to come see me, I'm sure, but it's okay. I understand.
No, of course I did. It's not like I haven't been thinking about you. It's just...
Look, I told you it was okay.
No, it's not okay. Look, I'm sorry. I'm just frustrated. And like I said over there, I don't even know how to say it. I think that I may be the one who hit you on that road the other night.
Here you go.
Thank you. What is that?
That is Hello Ducky. Hello Ducky. It's a great attention grabber for the kids, especially when they're upset, and keeps my hands free. I also have a Hello Stinky. It's a pig.
Whatever works, right?
It looks so intense.
And Nadine, I have to apologize for what happened earlier in front of Dr. Devlin.
Don't worry about it. Can't get along with everybody. As Irene used to say, every garden has its weed.
I don't know that it was me. I don't know that I was on that road. I just know that I could have been, and I could have hit you. And if I did, I don't know it.
Okay, look, I am angry that this happened. But if it were you, I could never hold you responsible for this. Are you kidding?
If I did, I'll take care of everything, your hospital bills.
No, I don't need that. What I need is for you to take care of yourself. So, when are you going to have the operation?
Hey, look. Nicholas is telling Sam that he thinks he's the one who hit her. This could be the end of all of this.
And the problem with that is, Nicholas is innocent. I got into the police impound warehouse. That's where they took the parts of Nicholas's car after they found him at the chop shop.
And?
Well, and according to the police report, Sam was hit on the passenger side of the car. The right front bumper of Nicholas's car was undamaged.
But mine is damaged.
Hi.
Hey, how you feeling?
Well, today's Spencer's birthday, so I'm trying to focus on the good. The bad thing is, the newspapers say that the killer's still out there. Could be anyone.
We used to not think that you did something to her.
I don't want to. But then again, I don't know what I know anymore.
Well, I can tell you one positive thing. Pretty sure it wasn't you who hit Sam on the road the other night.
How can you say that?
I heard bits and pieces of what you were saying to Sam here last night, and I think it's really nice of you to offer to pay for her medical bills, but...
Yeah, I could have hit her, Elizabeth.
Yeah, but why would you take on the blame for something that you don't even have proof that you've done?
Why don't you listen to Elizabeth? I mean, I know it's very hard for her to avoid blame, not to mention guilt. Whenever she speaks, it's like she's never done anything wrong in her whole saintly life. But this time, I do happen to agree with her. Until there is proof that you're the one that hit me, you have to go home and be with your little boy. Get well.
Do you think it's not hard for me to stay away from him?
No, I mean, of course I know it's hard for you. Just don't.
I have to. Do you understand? I was driving and had a blackout, and I don't remember what happened. What if Spencer had been with me? That's why I stay away from him. And that's why I stay away from Alexis and Christina and Molly and everyone else, because I don't want anyone to be afraid of me.
Then just have the operation.
It's not that simple.
You ready for your physical therapy?
Hey, just so you know, I am not afraid of you. And I have more time on my hands than I do friends, so I would really appreciate it if you would come visit me.
Of course I will.
I still have for you. Oh, great, thanks.
Can't get mad at them for not understanding. They don't know you can see Emily and talk to her and hold her, as long as you don't get the tumor removed. Unfortunately, you also need to see and hold and talk to your son. Eventually, you're gonna have to make a choice.
Nadine is in pediatrics.
I'm actually not looking for her.
You looking for Sam?
Yeah.
You know, maybe you should look into it.
What?
Proving whether you really did or did not hit Sam. I mean, something like that is not good weight on your conscience.
I don't know how I could prove it. My car ended up in a chop shop.
How do you know that?
The shop got busted.
Oh, well, then I'm sure the police impounded the parts, and there's probably a way to maneuver around the legal means so that you can check your bumper with the police report, just so you know, right?
Yeah.
Sorry for the delay. My patient finally passed the last of the marbles she swallowed. Talk about rainbows in unexpected places. Let's go.
Well, it looks like the pieces are all starting to fall into place. Where did you get all this knowledge about cars and police procedures?
I'm just trying to help Nicholas.
Really? Because everything you were spelling off, it just sounded so logical and clinical and vaguely illegal. And I was just wondering, who do we know like that? And Jason was at the scene of the accident for no good reason, so maybe I need to have Lucky check into that angle a little harder.